Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, how is going your
Good.
summer vacations? How you are spending your days?
Hanging out with my friends, spending time with my family.
Okay, good. Can you see the page on your screen?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to ask you about your previous learning history and what's the difference you got between your previous learning history and now your present learning.
Well, usually last time, the teacher just did Nurani Qaeda, and then
Hmm.
they just, put me in Quran, but they didn't teach me any Tajweed rules and why I'm stretching this for how many seconds, or why I'm making it bold and not light. When I was in Quran reading, they didn't really correct me either for my mistakes, unless it was I mixed up a letter, but nothing else for correcting me. So I feel like I'm understanding better and I'm more conscious in my reading right now.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so that's great. You learned a lot, Alhamdulillah, and you practiced well. But this is a main difference between, certified tutors and the normal tutors. What they do, just they read with you or just they practice with you just one verse, one line, but they're not telling you proper why you are stretching, why this letter is bold, why we read the letter bold, light, which letters are bold, which letters are bouncing letters, which letters are, nasal sound letters. So these all things, Alhamdulillah, now cleared. Now you got all the things, and now, Alhamdulillah, you can read, you can practice in your reading, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now you can just read once with Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah Suratul Fatiha, and after that we can go for Suratul Baqarah, inshallah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, one thing. A'udhu billahi. He. We cannot stretch more than 1 second this ha. A'udhu billahi minash. Like that. Read once more.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, one sound we need to correct this. Bes or bis. Ba kasra sound is B. So when you will connect this B sound with this scene, so it will become B to bis. Bis. Bes or bis. Got the difference?
Yes.
Yeah, so you have to correct this now because now you know all the sounds properly. We cannot leave any single letter, any single mistake, right?
Right.
Yeah, so it is bis, bis. Now read it again. Okay,
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
this mistake. Also, we need to correct here. Herah, herah, or hirrah. We need to connect this ha properly with this ra. Why? Can you explain this?
Well, because Ra is a mushaddad letter, so
Yeah, ra is a mushaddad letter, and what we do on tashdeed sign or on mushaddad, how we read?
we have to merge this sound.
Okay, we have to merge first two sounds into single one, right?
Yeah.
But
Right.
what we do normally, what's the function of this tashdid sign? Like what we do, the letter having tashdid sign, how we connect that letter and which letter we can connect
Reconnect it with the letter before it
before
and
having sign, right?
sign.
So now that's mean we need to connect here this ha with this ra. But I told you whenever there comes this tashdid sign on any letter, so you have to give a little stay on that letter. What you are not giving, so it seems like you are reading quickly and you are missing this tashdid sign. So it will be hirrah, hirrah, like that with a little stay. When we will read like with a quick sound like hirrah ma, so that's mean we are skipping or we are missing this tashdid sign. So
Okay.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, like that.
This Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yeah, and one more thing, you have to read raw, both raw with
Bold.
bold sound.
Bold.
Great, but you are not reading fully bold, so you need to practice this here, rah, rah, rah,
Okay.
like that.
Oh, okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Great. So I'm recording this lesson for you to correct these all mistakes. I'll send you later on, okay, after
Okay.
class. So you can check these all mistakes and you can practice to recover all sound. Now I will not leave any single mistake, inshallah, but you have to practice, right? All the
Mm.
letters having
Yes,
mistakes.
yes.
Okay. So now Surah Al-Fatiha from beginning.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Great.
الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Read these three letters with proper bold sound.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
Okay, this one is correct now, but here is a little problem. Okay, I'm hearing the sound or Hamza kasra sound is Hamza
إيه.
kasra So when you will join this sound with ha, it will become to not Got it?
Got it.
Okay, now again.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
Great.
صراط الذين
صراط الذين with bold sound.
صراط الذين
Tal or tol.
صراط الذين
Yeah,
أنعمت
talla not, because we discussed the rule here. This lam is light letter here. We cannot read this with bold sound. When you read ta, so by mistake you are mixing this lam sound also with the bold sound of ta. That's wrong. So ta is a bold letter, but lam is a light letter. So be careful here. Again.
صراط الذين
Yes,
أنعمت
great.
عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Okay, great. Okay, so now quickly we can discuss the rule in this Surah Al-Fatiha. Okay, tell me about this lam. What about this lam? It will be bold or light?
Light.
Light. Why?
Because it's not in the word Allah and Allahumma.
Okay, great. We learned about Allah and Allahumma rule and about lam. Like whenever Allah and Allahumma both letter comes with fatha or dhamma sign before, so we will read with bold sound. If there is any other letter except Allah and Allahumma, like any other lam, so we will read always with light sound, no matter there is fatha, kasra or dhamma sign coming before, right?
Right.
Great. So now what about this meme?
That'll be said is hard.
Yeah, it's izhar. Okay,
This is
why it's izhar? Okay, there are two types of izhar. One is coming in
it's
noon
hard
sakin.
shafawi.
Yes, it's izhar shafawi. In meme sakin rules, we need to clarify this like it's izhar shafawi or it's just izhar, right? So
Right.
it's izhar shafawi. Why? What about the rule?
Because there's no meme or ba in front of it.
Yes, that's mean whenever meme sakin followed by any letter other than meme
Meme
and
and ba.
ba, so we will read meme sound with clear nasal sound. Okay, without nasal sound. What about this Allah name?
It'll be said light because of the kasra.
Yes, whenever Allah name starting with kasra sign, we will read always with light sound. Okay, what about this ra?
It'll be said bold because of the fatha and on top of
Yes,
it.
very great. Whenever ra comes with fatha sign, always we read with bold sound. Great. Okay, what about this lam again?
It'll be said light because
Light.
it's
Great.
not in Allah and Allahumma.
Okay, very good. Okay, what about this ayn?
It'll be stretched
How long will
for
stretch?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Whenever this standing fatha, standing kasra, or standing dhamma sign comes on any letter, we stretch always for two
2 seconds.
seconds. Great. Okay, what about this ya?
Yeah, that's ya madda, so it'll be stretched for 2 seconds.
Very good, ya madda. And how we can recognize this letter is ya madda?
Because the ya has to have a sukoon side on top and before the kasra.
Very good. Whenever ya comes with kasr with sakun sign on it, and if kasra sign comes before, so we always stretch ya for 2 seconds, and that is called ya madda. Madda means stretching letter. Okay. So what about this noon? How we can stop here?
With like a sakin sound.
Yeah, with sakun sign or with sakin sound. Okay, it is noon fatha na right now. So
Mhm.
how we can read this after making this sakin?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Right? But when we
Mm-hmm.
stop, so how we can stop with sakun?
Okay. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Yeah, it will be mean instead of meena. Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Just one more verse we can discuss Tajweed rules and then we can go for Surah Al-Baqarah. Okay,
Okay.
let me know what about this second verse. Can you read this one?
Ar-Rahmanir Rahim.
Okay, you read this Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. but there is no fatha sign on this alif. So why you read this with fatha sign?
Well, since this alif doesn't have any sound, I looked to the next letter, and since it was a lam, you automatically put a fatha if it's a lam.
Okay, great. Whenever alif comes in the beginning of any verse, if alif doesn't have any sign, so then we will check the second letter after alif. If the next letter is lam, so we always read this alif with fatha sign. But if there is no lam, then what we can do?
We look at the third letter,
Yes, then we can read with a third letter sign. Okay, very good. And now tell me about this raw. Will be bold or light?
bold, because
Bold.
of
Why?
fatha.
Fatha sign. Great. And this meme, how long?
Stretch for 2 seconds.
2 seconds. What about this raw?
Bold because of fatha.
Fatha sign. And what about this meme?
Meme,
Sorry, yeah.
ya, stretch it for 2 seconds
Two
because it's
seconds
ya.
because it's ya madda. Very good. And here was fatha sign on noon. So we stopped with sukoon sign. And now here is kasra sign coming on the last letter. Now, how we can stop here?
With sukoon sign.
With sukoon sign again, because whenever fatha kasra or dhamma sign comes on the last letter where we are going to stop, so we stop always with
Sukoon sign.
sukoon sign. Alhamdulillah, only in two verses how many rules we discussed? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15, right?
Right.
So in just two verses we discussed 15 rules of tajweed. Alhamdulillah. So this is the way to remember all tajweed rules what we learned in the basic foundation, right? So
Right.
now you got how we can repeat this, the rules, how we can keep remember these all rules, right? So now
Mm-hmm.
whenever you will read at home your Quran, any surah, so you can read, you can like revise these all rules inshallah, and like that you can improve your Quranic recitation day by day. Alhamdulillah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.